Learning how to use the Logan 350 mount cutter isn't as daunting as you may seem. With just a little bit of knowledge, time and patience, you'll be able to cut your mount boards to a professional standard. Products you will need for this tutorial are a Logan 350 mount cutter, a pencil, a mount board and a slip mat. Firstly, you will need to decide on what size you would like your mount board to be. Once you have decided, you will then need to measure the size of your image. Remember to come in a couple of mil so that your picture doesn't fall through the mount window. Next, take the size of your image and add on the border size. Remember to include both sides. This will be known as your glass size. In order to cut your mount board down to size, you will need to place the mount board into the mount cutter and push it flush against the measuring rail. Adjust the rail to your required glass size. With the cutting rail sitting on your mount board, apply pressure to the top of the bar and using your straight cutter, cut down the mount board. Repeat this for the other side. Now that you have cut the mount board to size, you can create the window. Adjust the measuring scale to the size of the border you require. Place your mount face down under the cutting rail with your slip mat underneath. Ensure the mount board is resting against both gauges. Using the cutting rail as a guide, draw a line across the mount. Rotate the mount board on each side, drawing a line every time. At the end, you should have a 9-segment grid. Now it's time to cut your mount window. Make sure your mount is flush with the measuring scales and the straight edge on your mount cutter. Place your bevel cutter on the rail track and align the mark on the back of the device with the pencil line. Be sure to use your stopper to make sure you don't overrun. Using the bevel cutter, push down and push along to cut your first line. Then, click the blade up and lift up the rail to rotate the mount for the next cut. Complete this for the other 3 lines. Make sure that you have cut over the line by a mil or 2. You may also have to use a blade to cut the edges if your mount window struggles to come out first time. You should then have a finished mount ready to mount your picture. Make sure you look at our How to Attach a Picture in the Hinge Method guide.